Hi everybody. In this morning's video from AG Chelsea TV, I'll be bringing you the latest Blues updates. We'll start with Fabrizio Romano drops news on Mauricio Pochettinos Chelsea future. Journalist Fabrizio Romano has provided an update on the future of Chelsea manager Mauricio Pochettino. And for all the speculation about the South American leaving the club, Romano states that Chelsea are happy with the team's recent displays, adding that Pochettino is aware any decision on his future would be made at the back end of the 2023-24 campaign. Mauricio Pochettino may have raised some eyebrows with his recent comments about his future, but the reality is this: Chelsea are happy with the team's recent performances, but also Pochettino knows any decision was always going to be made close to the end of the season. This is something the club has always confirmed even in difficult, really difficult moments months ago. So that remains the case. Journalist offers interesting Gallagher update amid continued Spurs rumours. The Telegraph's Matt Law has suggested that rumoured Tottenham target Conor Gallagher may stay put at Stamford Bridge this summer even if Chelsea do not offer him a new contract. This summer seems like the ideal opportunity for Spurs to secure the England international, who has just 1 year left on his contract with Chelsea. However, Law believes that there is still a chance that Gallagher might refuse to leave his boyhood club and decide to run down his contract. The journalist told London is Blue podcast, "I wouldn't rule out a scenario of them not agreeing a contract and Conor staying. And that doesn't mean Conor necessarily has to run down his contract and leave for free. I mean, it still opens the door to more negotiations at some point." Chelsea youngster has no plans to depart. According to journalist Simon Phillips, the plan is for Gilchrist to go out on loan next season. At the same time, though, Phillips has claimed that the centre-back has made it clear to Chelsea that he has a desire to make it at the club. On his Substack, he wrote, "Alfie has a huge desire to make it at Chelsea, and he has made that clear in recent conversations with the club." Gilchrist, who has come through Chelsea's academy, made his first team debut this season. It came in the Blues' 2-1 win against Crystal Palace back in December. Gilchrist has made 17 appearances for Chelsea's first team this season and has rarely disappointed. The 20-year-old has even managed to score a goal and was described as excellent by Jamie Redknapp after his side's 2-0 win against London rivals Tottenham Hotspur earlier this month. Chelsea's attempt to sell Cobham training ground. It has been widely reported that Chelsea will need to sell players in order to kickstart the next stage of their rebuild. With financial fair play and the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules, PSR, threatening to put a halt to their plans, reports have claimed that Conor Gallagher and Trevoh Chalobah are among a host of stars who could be sold to raise profits. Though the Blues may not actually need to offload any players before they look to dive into the transfer market themselves. According to lawyer and former Manchester City financial advisor Stefan Borson, Chelsea have already taken a step towards easing their concerns by registering a deal which will see them sell Cobham training ground to themselves. Andrey Santos scores winning goal for RC Strasbourg in Eastern Derby. If you could choose the occasion of your first goal for your new club, you just might choose it be a stoppage time winner against your club's greatest rivals. Right, Andrey Santos, 91st minute. The Eastern Derby between Strasbourg and Metz is tied, 1-1. Strasbourg had just equalised, club legend Kevin Gamero assisting, having been behind most of the second half. Santos was partially responsible for that deficit, having let a ball run through thinking there was a teammate behind him. There wasn't, and Metz scored from the move. Every hero's journey needs its trials and tribulations. Cross from the left. Loose ball. Santos leaps high, snaps his neck violently, and blasts the ball with his head beyond the goalkeeper. Cue pandemonium. Absolute bedlam. Santos does the messy Enzo celebration and holds his shirt up high for all to see. Santos's first goal for the club. His first senior professional goal in Europe, in fact. He'll remember this one forever. Manchester City's enter race for to sign Ian Maatsen. Manchester City have included impressive Chelsea youngster Ian Maatsen in their list of potential summer signings, London World has been exclusively told. The 21-year-old is currently out on loan at German side Dortmund, where he's helped the team reach the final of the Champions League for the first time since 2013. Pep Guardiola's side are expected to strengthen again in the summer and have identified the diminutive yet effective Maatsen, who has interest from other clubs, according to his father Edward in an interview with Dutch side Vogtbal International. He said, "We have more options besides Chelsea and Dortmund. but Dortmund has proven to be a good restart. And look which guys come from there: Jude Bellingham, Erling Haaland. The left-back has a Champions League final to play at Wembley, but according to a report by TBR Football, and cited by Team Talk, City have scouted the Chelsea left-back severally already, including sending people out to keep an eye on him during the Champions League semi-final against PSG. Chelsea have finally come into form and still have a chance of finishing 6th. It would ensure they get Europa League football. That would be a great achievement given the number of injuries they have suffered this season and the scale of young players they have signed in the last 2 transfer windows. There are also strong reports that the likes of Maatsen, Conor Gallagher, Trevoh Chalobah and Omari Hutchinson could all be sold to raise funds and make pure profit if they receive the right offer. Hutchinson has been asked to return to Cobham for pre-season before a decision is made on his long-term future, with Ipswich Town keen to sign him on a permanent deal. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support AG Chelsea TV.